Someone read stories to you and taught you to dream and offered up some moral code of right and wrong for you to try and live by.
Okay, Swifties, gather around because this is precious. We all know Taylor Swift has a knack for spotting familiar faces in the crowd. Remember when she surprised that couple with their wedding song? Well, she's done it again, and this time it's hitting us right in the feels. During her Eras Tour stop, Taylor paused mid-song to shout out none other than her childhood teacher. Can you even imagine? The internet is understandably losing its collective mind right now, and we're right there with them. From the heartwarming videos circulating online to the sweet things Taylor said, this whole interaction is just pure magic. So, grab your tissues, you'll probably need them, and let's dive into all the details of this adorable reunion that has everyone saying, Taylor is the sweetest. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen it yet, it was an ordinary Eras Tour stop, seemingly identical to the countless others. The energy was electric, the crowd a kaleidoscope of lights and excitement. But then something unexpected happened, a moment that no one saw coming. Mid-song, Taylor paused, not for a dramatic effect or a costume change, but to acknowledge someone in the crowd, and not just any fan, her childhood teacher. The surprise was palpable. The stadium went silent for a beat, stunned into disbelief. This wasn't in the set list. It wasn't planned. It was a genuine, spontaneous moment of pure, heartwarming recognition. It was a reminder that even amidst the whirlwind of global superstardom, Taylor remembers her roots, the people who helped shape her into the icon she is today. It was no big, dramatic pause, no costume change, just a sudden stop. And everyone's like, what's happening? Turns out she spotted her high school teacher in the crowd. Like, out of all those people, she sees her teacher. It's crazy. And Taylor, being the sweetest human ever, acknowledged her from the stage. Something like that. The crowd goes absolutely bonkers. Everyone's cheering, some people are gasping. It's just pure excitement. It was such a genuine, unplanned moment. You could tell Taylor was genuinely surprised and happy to see her. It really shows how grounded she is, you know? Even with all the fame and everything, she remembers her teachers and where she came from. And of course, the internet exploded. Videos of the whole thing went viral instantly. Everyone's talking about how sweet it was, how much they loved Taylor, the usual. It was just one of those moments that makes you love her even more. Seriously, what a queen. Honestly, while everyone was freaking out over Taylor shouting out her teacher, a lot of us Swifties were like, yeah, that's our girl. I mean, it's totally Taylor, right? She's always been so genuinely sweet and appreciative of the people who've been there for her. Think about it. She's constantly doing nice things for her fans, surprising them with gifts, showing up at their weddings, remembering little details about them. And it's not just fans, she's incredibly loyal to her friends and family too. So seeing her recognize her high school teacher in the middle of a massive concert, it's not surprising at all. It's just another example of how she values those connections, even with all the craziness of her life. She's never forgotten where she came from or the people who helped her along the way. It's just so heartwarming, and it's one of the many reasons why we love her so much. It's like, yeah, she's a global superstar, but she's also just a really good person who remembers her roots. It's so Taylor, and it's why she's got such a dedicated fan base. We stan a queen with a good heart. She's often stopped her show for her fans when she was worried about them. Remember that time Taylor was performing in Milan on her Eras tour? She was right in the middle of Bad Blood, and suddenly she just stopped. No, not for a costume change or anything planned, but because she saw a fan in the audience who needed help. She totally stopped the show and started speaking in both Italian and English, asking security to check on the fan. It was such a Taylor move, right? Like, she's always looking out for her fans, and it wasn't even the first time she'd done something like that. She'd paused a show in Edinburgh for a similar reason. Talk about a queen who cares about her people. But that wasn't the only unexpected thing that happened in Milan. During one of the acoustic sets, she had to pause again, this time because she swallowed a bug. Can you even imagine? She handled it like a champ, though, laughing it off and getting right back to the music. Even with the interruptions, she still managed to slay the entire show, with all the costume changes and even some updated lyrics. Seriously, Taylor always delivers, even when faced with bugs and fan emergencies. It's just another reason why we love her. Another time in Philly, in May 2023, Eras Tour. Taylor's killing it, performing Bad Blood, the crowd going wild, and then everything stops. Taylor just cuts the music and calls out a security guard who was, apparently, getting a little too rough with a fan. She's yelling from the stage, "She's fine. She wasn't doing anything. Hey, stop!" Like, multiple times. Everyone in the stadium was stunned. It was this total mama bear moment, you know? Taylor wasn't having any of it. She saw something wasn't right and immediately stepped in to defend her fan. It was pretty intense, but also so incredibly cool to see her stand up like that. The videos, of course, went viral. Everyone was praising Taylor for protecting her fans and making sure everyone felt safe at her shows. It was definitely a memorable night in Philly. And that wasn't even the only time. Another time during her tour, Taylor was in Scotland, June 2024, bringing the Eras Tour across the pond. It was night one, and she was in the middle of her surprise song set, that magical part of the show where everyone's holding their breath, hoping their favorite deep cut gets played. Suddenly, everything stopped. Silence fell over the stadium. Taylor had spotted a fan in distress and wasn't about to continue until the situation was addressed. She was firm, telling the crowd, "I'm just gonna keep playing until somebody helps them. I'm not kidding. I'll be singing this song all night if I have to." She kept strumming her guitar, completely serious, her focus entirely on getting help for that fan. It was a powerful moment. The entire stadium was captivated, watching as Taylor took charge and refused to move on until the fan was okay. It really showed her dedication to her fans' well-being. Finally, after what felt like forever, someone reached the fan in need. Taylor got confirmation, a quick, "We're good?" Awesome. And seamlessly transitioned back into her performance like a true professional. It was a boss move, and everyone in the crowd knew it. Then, night 2 in Scotland arrived. Different surprise songs, same amazing energy, but a similar situation unfolded. This time, not once, not twice, but 4 separate times, Taylor interrupted the show to call for assistance for fans in the crowd. And the timing? During her iconic 10-minute version of All Too Well. We're talking peak Taylor Swift, a moment everyone anticipates, and she's willing to pause it multiple times to ensure her fans are safe. She kept repeating, "We need some help over there, please. Someone needs to get over there." Her voice was filled with concern, making it clear that this wasn't a small issue. It was truly remarkable to witness her prioritize her fans' safety over her own performance, especially during such a pivotal moment in the show. It just reinforced what everyone already knew. Taylor is fiercely protective of her fans and will go above and beyond to create a safe and positive environment for everyone. These moments in Scotland weren't just concert interruptions. They were testaments to Taylor's character and her unwavering commitment to her fans. They were reminders of why Swifties are so devoted to her. She's not just a performer. She's a genuine person who cares deeply about her fans' well-being. And it's not just her fans that Taylor looks out for. Stories abound about her generosity and kindness towards her staff, band members, backup dancers, and even her security team. From lavish holiday gifts and bonuses to remembering birthdays and personal details, Taylor goes above and beyond to show her appreciation for the people who work tirelessly behind the scenes. There have been reports of her gifting her crew members with everything from Rolex watches to handwritten thank you notes, and even helping some of her team members purchase homes. She recognizes that her success is a team effort and treats everyone involved with respect and gratitude. This kind of genuine care and appreciation extends beyond just her public persona. It's woven into the fabric of how she operates, creating a loyal and dedicated team around her. It's clear that Taylor values the people who contribute to her success, and her generosity is just another example of the kind of person she is, both on and off the stage. So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you liked this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.